And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and I'm here to rip open way too many packs. I have 1.7 million MT. I'm going to use a lot of it because we got Hyperdrive 2 packs. There's not much time left in 2K21, so I really am about to use this MT with Wild Abandon. So we got Dark Matter Baron Davis, Tony Parker, Invincible Manu, Jerry Stack Daddy, Kyle Korver, Invincible Havlicek, Ilgauskas, and Juan Howard. Now, I'm actually shocked because if you guys watched some of my market videos over the past week or so, I've talked about how we're probably going to get a Dark Matter Baron Davis, Tony Parker. I did not say Stackhouse, but I did say Havlicek, Kyle Korver. I've talked about how we're probably going to get Dark Matter versions on a lot of these guys, which is cool that we did. So let's see what we can pull. Havlicek especially. I knew we were getting an Invincible Havlicek. There was no possible way they were going to not do that. He's one of the most popular cards this year, period. So first pack's not starting out great with Deandre Ayton. It is what it is. I had pretty good luck with the first Hyperdrive set, though it's weird. I have weird luck with these Tuesday sets. I'm going to probably pull one of these cards significantly more than the rest of them. Ooh. The odds are 16%, 92 or above. 2K is not going to show you the actual odds of pulling a Dark Matter. And there are current cards in the set as well. If it was just a 16% chance to pull a Dark Matter, I feel like those are pretty solid odds, and I wouldn't really gripe about them. But the fact that you're throwing in 10 plus random current cards into the mix is where things get a little muddied. You don't really know what the actual odds are. If it was just 16% chance to pull a Dark Matter, I feel like that's pretty solid, especially in an all Dark Matter pack. Granted, I would say a vast majority of those are going to be Baron Davis and Tony Parker. Still, at the same time, wouldn't be terrible. One of those two guys, I'm not sure. 4 packs in, and we got my nemesis, James Borrego. I don't know anything about. Let me look up this man's stats real quick. Before I haven't been slandering him. But I have said I beat him in a fight. Okay, so now that I'm realizing it, James Borrego is 6'5", 210 pounds. Yeah, you know what? James Borrego would probably wash me straight up. Damn, he's big, dude. I didn't know he was 6'5". I didn't know he had it like that. Wonder what his wingspan is. All right, these are things I have to consider before saying that again. So far, not really working out with the Hyperdrive packs, but at least they're only 10,000 apiece, so I don't really worry too much about that. There we go. All right. What are we going to get from this? Western Conference, 99 number. This is Tony Parker. God, no. All right, it's fine. This is the first Tony Parker. Maybe he's actually rare. Maybe he's rare. I don't know. I'm excited to get a new Tony Parker for my all Spurs team, though. At least once I get a hold of Invincible Duncan for less than, the absurd price point he's going for right now, which isn't that bad. It's 170, but I really don't want to pay that for Invincible Tim Duncan at this point. I can definitely recreate some of those old Spurs teams. I wish there was a better version of Robert Horry than the Sapphire one, but that's about... Oh, there we go. Double Dark Matters. But a Sapphire Robert Horry, that's about as good as he actually was on the Spurs. Eastern Conference, 26. Hot sauce. Yes. This is actually the card in the set I'm most excited about, is Dark Matter Kyle Korver. This is a near max stat Kyle Korver. You guys know how much, well, at least those of you who were watching me around when Warped Reality came out know how much I love the Warped Reality Kyle Korver. So the fact that we got a new one, that's a Dark Matter, that's basically just a better version of the Warped Reality one, is sick. Because Kyle Korver was nasty. What else we got? I was hoping for a 3-fer, but Kyle Korver is basically the exact same. Kyle Korver on very quick. Super solid release, pretty much 99 in every shooting stat. The only stats he has below a 90 are post stats and rebounding stats, which doesn't matter. He has every badge. He does not have steady shooter, though. So on current gen, Kyle Korver is going to be a monster because of that. There we go. Haha, Lloyd Pierce. Yeah, no question I'd fight him. You can tell. He's got some street in him. I don't want it. Baron Davis, my nemesis. Baron Davis doesn't look terrible, but he doesn't look good. If you like small point guards to use in offline, and he's cheap enough, like Baron Davis will be okay. He's got the Damian Lillard base. He's essentially a Lillard clone. He's all right, I guess. 6'3", 6'5". I'm trying to recreate that Redeem team. I forgot what they're called. What were those 8th-seeded Warriors called? What was their nickname when they beat the number 1 Mavs? Yeah, I don't remember what their team nickname is. I do want Juan Howard. Juan Howard looks really nice. He's got Ray Allen base. So he's got a Ray Allen base with Carmelo's upper, which I like Carmelo's upper. His base is the actual problem. And pretty solid stats altogether. 63 badges, so he's essentially like an invincible card, basically. The only badge he has gold that I'd like to see him have Hoff would be like tight handles and ice and veins, which is like not even that important. But on higher difficulties, it is. Juwan Howard looks like an absolute beast. And if he's cheap enough, he's probably worth the price, so I would like to pick him up. Ilgauskas for my all Cavs team, I would like to pick that up as well. Like, he's got Kent Bazemore release, which is what Keldon Johnson and Stanley Johnson have, and I actually really like that release personally, so I would like to get a hold of Big Z out here. Also, I'm trying to recreate the 07 Cavs. I got Scott Brooks and JB Bickerstaff. This is Havlicek. This has to be. This is him. Oh my god, it might be. Let's go. This is literally Kyle Korver again. Wrong white guy, 2K. Good news, though, is Kyle Korver might be kind of cheap. I've drawn 2 of them already. What's up with Stackhouse? Stackhouse is sick, too. He's got that Grant Hill release, which I actually like. He's like a Grant Hill clone. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Stackhouse. They're just not giving any of these cards steady shooter, which I really appreciate. Even though I play mostly on next gen, in general, I just appreciate them not doing that. You know what I mean? It's better. I would rather not have, just so if I want to use the card over on current gen, which I do still play from time to time, I still have the ability to do so. You know what I mean? Like, I would like the option over anything. Okay, going through a bit of a drought here. Not something I really enjoy. But, it happens. When you rip packs like this, it's going to happen. So far, I would say I'm going to wait to the end of the video because I'm going to open a lot of these packs just because I feel like it. But so far, I would say they're not worth opening. And the reason for that is I feel like both the cards that I have pulled, well, all 3 of the cards I have pulled, you would be able to purchase for relatively cheap. Probably around the cost of a single pack, at least in the case of Tony Parker and Baron Davis. Kyle Korver is actually going to be a really good card, so it's possible he's above that price, maybe 20, 30K at this point, but I'm not sure. Ilgauskas is tough to really predict. Stackhouse might be a bit expensive. Juwan Howard, actually, because of his base, he's going to be one of the best cards, like, at his position. Not like in the top 5 or anything, but probably like a top 20 card at his position with that Ray Allen base and that mellow upper. Like, he'll have a really smooth jump shot. So, and he's a combo forward, and you guys know how I feel about combo forwards. So, Havlicek and Ginobili will both be over 100K, I would assume. Just because both of them have the ability to play point guard as well, and they both have meta jump shots. They give... Oh my god. I'll be honest, I'm really upset right now because I just looked at Manu Ginobili and he has action base, so he's going to be significantly more expensive than I wanted him to. I wish he had base 22. I'm upset. I'm mad. I mean, I'm pretty sure he had X and base for his triple threat Spotlight Sim reward card, but before that he had a different base. That X and base is going to cause his price to go way up. I don't know how expensive he actually is going to land, but I actually wanted Manu for, the All Spurs team, and now he's real expensive. So I've spent close to 200K, and I've only pulled 3 Dark Matter so far. Here we go, 4. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see who we got. I'm guessing Tony Parker. Like, that would be my guess. No, Eastern Conference. Kyle Korver again. Literally, I'm pretty sure. Yep. That is 3 Kyle Korvers now. All right, so Kyle Korver is the easiest card to pull out of these Hyperdrive sets. No question about it. He might even drop lower than 20k, which was my original prediction, which I'm guessing based on how many times I've pulled him personally. Unless 2K's like algorithm robots just kind of know what's up with me at this point, and they're like, he looks Kyle Korver, give him Kyle Korver. Tough to say. I'm not having a fun time with these. My problem with 2K has always been that, like, you open up this many packs and then you just get a bunch of, when you do hit, you just get a bunch of, like, rehashes. And I got Kevin Durant again. I got 2 Pink Diamond KDs out here. So 2 of my 16% pulls have been Kevin Durant, which is completely pain. That's a straight pain at this point. Yeah, I just get so many duplicates of even high tier cards instead of getting the other high tier cards. Like, I'm not even tripping about not getting the Invincibles, but like Stackhouse, Juan Howard, Ilgauskas, like, I mean, at least one of these Dark Matters has to be one of these other guys, right? I just don't want to keep getting Tony Parkers and stuff like that. Like, I really don't. It's just pain. It's just pain, dude. I really want to know if we're getting anything cool Wednesday. They're probably just going to drop another super pack into the game, which will be super whack. But I don't want that to be the case. I'm hoping it's not. Dude, I've been like watching Rocket Power all morning, man. And it's like, first off, I don't remember them sounding that much like children, but I just generally feel like that's probably because I was a child, so they just sounded right to me. Also, you really kind of overlook how like 8-year-olds or 10-year-olds should not be like that sick in the extreme sports world. But in Rocket Power, they're like straight up demigods. Man. Also, Raymundo is a terrible father. Straight up. And Tito might actually be their real dad because he looks just like him. It's crazy, dude. There's a lot going on. Watching that with an adult lens, crazy. But Raymundo and Tito definitely were blowing that loud pack in the Shore Shack. That is absolute factual. No question about it. I mean, this was 1999, so it was probably mids, but it was the fire mids for sure. 11%. You know, it's hops. Oh, Rocket Power's sick, dude. That show's tight. They shouldn't bring it back. They should just not bring any of those shows back because it's just like, why? They're not going to do them right. I've gone on just the most ridiculous non-Dark Matter streak here. I think it's been like 8 packs or something since I pulled the Dark Matter. Right now, do not... You know, it's the end of the year, so if you got some MT to burn, they're only 10,500, which that extra 500 is still stupid. Should just be a flat 10,000, but it is what it is, I guess. Nothing you can really do about it. 2K's going to do what 2K's going to do. But if you want to burn some MT on these packs, try your luck, try to get Havlicek or something. Go for it, just expect to lose MT. That's what I always say. There's 0 point to spend actual money because the game, you know, is basically going to die in like a bit. I mean, it's about to be August. The next game comes out September 4th. Probably going to keep the content up, drop some like offline grinds or something in the meantime to keep the player base like entertained and hyped. But for the most part, there's no point in spending money on these cards you're only going to get to use, you know, for maybe another couple months. So definitely do not spend any money on VC for sure. Plus, the less money you spend on VC at the end of the year, the more 2K will be like, okay, maybe we need to change some things. Maybe they get more aggressive with it. Maybe they actually like, no, I'm giving 2K too much credit. They're not going to like look at it and be like, oh man, we should like do something to reinvigorate. There we go. Finally. I'm going to take this screenshot, and I know for an absolute fact this means it's not going to be anything good, because that's how it usually goes. Like, when I take the screenshot, it's usually trash. I think one time it's been good. It's literally Tony Parker again. If you like Tony Parkers, man, these are the packs for you. That being said, I mean, it's not like I'm mad he got a Dark Matter. I'm excited, dude. I wanted him for the All-Spurs team. Like, it doesn't feel right having an All-Spurs team led by anyone else but Tony Parker. You know what I mean? He needs to be the point guard of the squad. I need him, Manu, and I need Tim Duncan. I do kind of wish Tim Duncan would have got another card that wasn't Invincible Tim Duncan at some point, though, like, because he literally just had Invincible Tim Duncan and the Diamond glitched one from the beginning of the year. I wish he would have at least had, like, a mid-tier Tim Duncan come out at this point. Kind of like how we got 14 Anthony Davises. We couldn't have got one, like, pink diamond Tim Duncan or something, like old man Tim Duncan. You know what I mean? Where he's a little sluggish, but he can shoot. He's got the bank shots on deck. That's just what I wish from 2K. You know what I mean? I wish that they would, A, use different player models depending on the card art, you know? Which is, it's something they could easily do. I mean, they have most of these player models in the game anyway. They just, like, don't want to click, like, 3 buttons. Like, that's kind of their thing. There we go. Another Dark Matter, probably another Tony Parker. And I'd wish they'd keep it at least semi-realistic. At least for majority of the year. Who is this? It's Magic. Oh, Magic. I'm sorry. Is this Manu? Why did I say Why did I say Magic? Oh, it's Manu. Okay. All right. It's not my boy Havlicek, but you know what? It'll do. He doesn't technically make the all-white guy squad, which is unfortunate. Trying to build a better one than my man Tim. But, yeah, you know what? I'm stoked on that. He's got the X and base. All Spurs team is complete. All right. I don't need to spend the MT on Manu. This is good. I do not know why I scream Magic, but it's fine. Maybe it's because that was a magical pack pull. Or I don't really have another reason as to why I scream Magic. I don't know. You're just going to have to let me rock with that one. But that I do... The argument for going back to a more realistic 2K experience as far as like what players are able to do towards the end of the year... the argument is everyone's just going to use Magic, or everyone's going to blah, 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 blah. But, like, I don't know. I felt like 2K17 and 2K19 were extremely balanced, you know, as far as, like, the ability the cards had toward the end of the year. They were definitely, like, more overpowered, and they could do stuff that, like, you know, they shouldn't technically be able to do, but it was at least semi-realistic. You know what I mean? And I would just like that to be the case. And what I mean by that is, like, specifically related to player models. Like if you have the Heat LeBron, you know, he's more muscular, he's faster, he's more athletic, his shot is a little bit off. Like he doesn't shoot as well as the other ones. The other ones are better shooters, or maybe he's better in the post, stuff like that. Or like Tim Duncan, if he has the older man Tim Duncan player build, you know, he's a little bit more sluggish, but he's a much better shooter. He's way, way, way better in the post. You know, stuff like that. That's just what I kind of miss about 2K. Strategizing, using older versions of players because they do something that fits your playstyle a little better than a younger version of that player. Just more strategy into the mix. Like, I just feel like there's no strategy in this 2K specifically. 2K20 as well. Like, I feel like there wasn't much strategy in that. And even to a certain extent, 2K19 didn't have a whole lot either. But that's why I love the beginning of the year so much. There's at least some sort of strategy to building your squad because you need to have guys who have certain roles. Whereas now it's just like have like 2 3-and-D cones and then like everybody else is a demigod. And even those 3-and-D cones are basically demigods. You just use them as cones. You know what I mean? It's literally Tony Parker again. Pain. Just pain. I don't even have the evil laugh this morning because like I just knew. You know what I mean? By the way, I've been like really stoked on this Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl that's about to come out. I'm about to just absolutely destroy people with Nigel Thornberry, and I'm like super stoked about it. They have to throw Cat Dog in there and at least one Angry Beaver. Whether that be Norm or it doesn't matter. Either one. Either Owen Wilson or Luke Wilson, whichever one of the Wilson Beavers that they are. And you might be thinking, what are you talking about? You know the show Angry Beavers, like there's no possible way those 2 beavers weren't like based on the Wilson brothers. I just feel like it's not a thing. It had to have been. I got Bucks playbook. Okay, you know we're out here. Look at Trae Young looking all excited or whatever. Can't wait for next year where you can't use your little little foul rules. It's gonna be sick. Throw this on, I don't care, random person, Brandon Roy. It's all good. I feel like this is crazy, dude. I didn't get like... I mean, I got Manu. Manu's cool, you know what I mean? But everyone else has been pretty whack. It just got mad Tony Parkers, dude. That's like it. And I don't really want that. Look how many contracts I have. I'm stacking on contracts, bro. Like, this is it. All right. I got to get Chris Boucher in there just for monetary versions, monetary reasons. A little spacey this morning. I have to go sign a bunch of insurance paperwork or whatever. I finally got this whole car situation resolved. It's just been a stressful morning, dude. Plus, there was a high-speed chase and a car crashed into my neighbor's house. If you guys followed me on Twitter, you saw the picture. High-speed chase, dude. Huge car crash on my intersection. Thankfully, I'm moving in like a week, which is tight. But dude just crashed right into my neighbor's house. The block has been crazy. It's just a roaming pack of wild dogs were outside yesterday. Dude, I just don't even like. Oh, by the way, they were not my, the normal pit bulls that have gotten out and attacked things. Just a different squad of pit bulls. Is this Stack Daddy? Let's go. Let's bring back the NBA 2K9 squad. I used to literally use Dallas, and I used to go off with Stackhouse, and I would just scream Stack Daddy at my friends all the time, and I know they hated it. We need a Jared Bayless card in 2K, by the way. I don't know where that came from, but that's just something I feel. All right, that's the last pack. That's good. I got somebody that wasn't the same 3 Dark Matters that I've been getting. All right. As always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. I would say if you got the MT, open a few packs if you want. Don't spend any VC or buy any VC on these packs. That's just how I feel. Check the everything in my description for all my stuff, and I will be back with more content later. Peace.